What is up, world?
What up?
What is going on?
So, like, I'm back at control, so we play the right intros and stuff,
Yeah, maybe I don't know, but not
2
like right
weeks ago
before
with
it goes
Brad.
on. Be like, I can't figure out how to log in on my laptop, or I don't have a computer, so I'm on my phone. You're in control. Good luck.
Yeah,
Figure it out. There was intros. I just thought we had a new intro. Shit, I was like, all right, here
we
we
did
go.
have a new one. It's not the one you pressed. It's all
Was it?
right. It worked.
Was it an intro?
It was a commercial.
I mean, aren't these all like infomercials and stuff?
No. So, it was a
Isn't it?
commercial for Johnny 5 clothing, though, for the xLights
Yes,
stuff.
and everything
So, the
gets done
xLights, and it has FPP. So, like, people should buy that because it donates to the thing. But
right.
we did a
Stop
Johnny
being
5.
cheap.
We did a Johnny 5 thing this weekend. Johnny had his first, like, pop-up booth somewhere.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Here, let me show it bigger. Like, he had a decent little booth. He was all set up, and like he was all there, like trying to talk to people, but he was scared to talk to people. So he was like sitting there and having his sister talk. It was pretty good. But he sold a decent amount of sunglasses and some shorts and stuff. I don't have a picture, but he has like the shorts. So if you go on there and buy xLight stuff, you could also buy some of his other swag that he actually makes money off of, because the xLight stuff we make no money off of. We're just trying to get more donations for xLights because I feel like people don't really donate that much, and then if they can maybe get something with it, they might donate. So that's why we do the swag stuff. We do it for FPP too. So check it out. But that's what we did this weekend. It was freaking hot. And it sucked cleaning it all up because it was so freaking hot. And all I had that day up until 1 o'clock when we had to clean it up was 2 Red Bulls. So I wasn't feeling great, maybe a little dizzy tearing down his booth in the heat. So,
You really gotta step that up. You gotta go with like Monster or Rain. I mean, if you're still drinking Red Bull, like you might as well just be doing, get a bottle of Jaeger and start doing some Jaeger bombs, because like
can't do that anymore.
it's 2003 all over again.
Can't do that anymore.
Have a nice Zima.
Yeah. Hey, look at that, Brad. You wanted more people to watch. We got 25 people watching right now.
I know. I told you. I'm expecting at least 17 million to tune in today.
Yeah.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. I mean, yeah, but let us know where you're checking in from. That would be awesome. And get all those comments. We're going to show all the comments. All right, we have no comments. Oh, shit, would you log in from 12 alternate accounts?
Yeah, it's just your wife watching because it's a show about you. So
no, she was number 14. We were up to 25. They accidentally clicked on and said, oh, wait, nope.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna play the intro and then.
And this is where she should be.
So you ready? You ready?
If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you need the professional triers. This is a Matos Designs production.
And I am not done! Mark my word!
Like your line, like your prices. There's a problem. There's no guarantee on the box.
You can't hang out with chickens and expect to soar with eagles.
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
And now, here are your hosts, JR and Brad.
Oh, we can handle it. We're professionals.
You know what I like the most about that?
You get to see
Carl
yourself.
put the smiling joke in right when you're smiling, cheesing with the trophy.
Well, he couldn't do it when you were cheesing with the trophy.
Oh, yeah, because I don't have a trophy shot. So, this is the Brad episode. So, some of you who's been watching this for, I don't know, 5 years or so that we've been doing this dang show, we interview people. and we go through things, not only covering minis, but we interview people. So we're going to go through and interview Brad like he is just a guest on the show. We've done this with Brian in the past. Brian's done it with me. So now it's Brad's turn to get the full interview.
I literally have no idea what questions are coming.
The more I think about this, the more I probably should have had Candace, because I'm pretty sure she knows more about your display.
She does it all, literally head to toe. Yeah.
So let's go into this.
Let's do it.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? Are you married? Do you have kids? Where do you live? What do you do for a living? All that good stuff.
Hello, my name is Brad Lunar. I am born and raised in inner city Cleveland, Ohio, the 216 for life. You know, that's what I'm talking about. I met my wife late night after the bar closed, and she did not want anything to do with me. Little did she know, 20 some years later, where we'd be. So, no, I got two beautiful daughters that Candace has helped me raise. Shannon's 26. She lives in the DC area. And Kylie is 25 now. Is about to start home like a health coach, life coach, and all this stuff. So she's got her master's too. Just passed her board or whatever it is test to do it. Yes, there was a long running joke that I am or was part owner of the Cleveland Guardians. I may or may not have sold that to Travis Kelce when he bought his ownership stake. But yeah, no, I was a carpet cleaner for 20 years. I'm in the auto sales business now and in upper management, and, you know, like didn't have $10, $20 to my name 10 years ago after we got full custody of my daughters. They both had their masters by 23. I got bored, hurt my wrist, play bowling and softball. So I started, I don't know, lights are cool. So I met some nerds that were doing it, and I taught them to be cool and get out of their parents' basement to trade for like light secrets. And a lot of people like said I couldn't do this, and I didn't even know how to solder two wires together in late 2000. Like I started like basically Thanksgiving 2020, and you know, so I had a small display my first full year. I started out I think 46,839 in my first year, but I wasn't keeping track. Just did a small upgrade and went up to around 64,000. My old man, who was the original decorator, but nothing like this, unfortunately passed away late 2023. I thought maybe I had one more year before I got bored, you know, ADHD and all. And, you know, on to the next one. And, you know, reached out, started talking to AJ. We were alternates on the Great Christmas Light Fight there in 2023. Didn't make it on. I added another 40-some thousand lights that year. Then they're like, all right, let's get ready for next year. I said, no, I'm good. They're like, no, we want you on the show. I said, yeah, well, we're good. They're like, no, but we want to come film. And I said, well, we don't want you to come film. And it wasn't until Fright Fight got canceled in 2024 where I was like, wow, this could possibly be the last season. And I don't know if I would have like lived it myself if I could have did that. And, you know, a big shout out to real close friends of ours, Audra and Rodney Burton, and also Dave Castle, who, you know, I talked to a lot through it. Even Tony Bigda, when we were alternates, I spoke with him. Apparently everybody knew I was on the show, and everybody knew I may have won the show before we told people. But we really didn't tell people because, you know, my old man died on the Christmas we were going to tell people. Like, my kid's great-grandmother passed away that morning. So that would have been a little like, hey, Grandma Joyce died, but we're on the Light Fight, so check us out next year. So we kind of kept it quiet until Florida Mega Mini in 2025. And it was actually the show producer, Felicia and Tanya, who spoiled it for everybody that we were on the show, because they kind of like ran our episodes commercial at Florida Mega Mini, allegedly, because But yeah, we won a trophy. It doesn't look like that. I keep trying to tell JR that's not what the trophy looks like, but you know, it's close. No, it was close there for a moment. But no, I'm truly blessed. Where I was 10 years ago to where I am now, I'm a different person. I've met a lot of amazing people like JR, Brian Michaels, who's always tuning in, Clyde over PPD, and then his buddy Rob, who broke my trophy at our Ohio lighting event. A lot of people say it's AI, but it's not. I'd like to say it's not, but no. Rob said it was JR was really angry that I put it so close to his booth. So yeah,
Hey,
I'm glad.
your wife says I don't have a Light Fight trophy, but I have a trophy wife.
I have a Light Fight trophy and a trophy wife.
Yeah.
But your mom's pretty cool. So you got that.
What was that? My mom's pretty cool.
That's a cool. I mean, your mom's cool. I mean, what's wrong with that?
All right. So tell us something nobody in this hobby knows about you.
Something that nobody knows about me. I don't know if we can keep it PG-13 if we go that route.
Let's try to keep it PG-13.
Something that nobody knows about me. Wow, it's kind of crazy because I am kind of like an open book.
Yeah, you pretty much told us everything right now.
No, there's plenty more. I mean, there's not much most people don't know about me.
Okay.
I am kind of like a walking calculator. So
nobody in the lighting hobby knows about you.
Oh, that there's life outside this hobby.
Is there?
It is there. A lot of people think me and JR are the same person from behind with flat, when we have hats on. That's how we met.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, legit. I mean, inside the hobby and outside the hobby, pretty much nobody understands how I've been able to do what we've been able to do. We took a lot of beatings after our episode and this and that I paid people to do all this. And my wife helps out as much as she possibly can. But, legit, like 99% is me. I'm kind of taking a break this year. I keep telling myself that for my own like mental sake. But yeah, I probably spent anywhere easily 3,000 hours a year, 50 to 60 hours a week minimum for 5 years working on the show. So yeah, it does take a toll on you after a while, but I also probably, to answer your question, there's usually 2 to 3 people a year that without recognition, without getting paid, that I take under my wing and help teach them how to do the things, because this community should be about giving back. Obviously, we don't need it for fanfare or anything like that. Many late nights just being up, helping people with their shows or correcting it. I'm sure the vendors, at least the sequencers don't want to hear that because it's taking money right out of their pockets. But people try to give me money. No, I'm good. If you need help, I'll gladly help you out if you're willing to learn, and don't start blowing up my DMs because I ain't doing nothing this year. So I ain't helping you because I ain't helping myself.
Damn. All right. How does your family like your daughters, handle the fact that you are crazy about Christmas lights?
They both moved out of state and said deuces. So nah.
Lights?
Me doing crazy things, whether it's a challenge or just why not, is not unnormal. But
I can see that. I could totally tell that this is not a abnormal thing for you to do crazy stuff.
I do want to say it taught them, one thing I was able to give them before I was able to show them a good life, was working hard. And I mean, my eldest said it. I mean, they cut a lot from filming, you're on there. They cut a lot from interviews and things like that. And they really had me choking up because they're like, this is the first time I really have done something that I wanted to do, that I put what I wanted to do ahead of maybe some other stuff. And it really took a lot of time away from my family. That one day, I want to start giving back. My daughter was saying last night, like, hey, if you're not doing a show, they got this cool Grinch thing they're doing out in the DC area. So she's out by Mike Horn and some of the people that we saw last week, Steve and I. So if you haven't checked it in, 17 million views on YouTube, I think 34 million on Facebook. Make sure something like that. Is that Rob?
No, that would be Clyde. And that's because it's behind you in your backdrop, like you're sitting in front of it.
Ha ha. Hardy har. Yes, literally. I am standing outside.
So now that I'm staring at your display, there's one thing that bugs me. These little fan things by your MegaTree.
Those are fireworks.
Okay. One side's too close to your MegaTree. The other ones are farther apart. And then there's a gap in between them. What the hell?
It's the angle the photo was taken on. If you go direct dead center to my center of my display, every angle is perfectly aligned. But when you're looking at it from there, obviously no. But good catch.
All right. So
Tanya said I was the nicest she's ever seen, and that was after going to yours. So
yeah, you could say whatever you want.
I just did. This is the Brad show.
It is the Brad show.
No.
All right, so now that we're talking about your display, it's time to get into the speed round. I don't know if you remember what this is.
No, we haven't done speed round in like 34 minutes, and I don't think it works with me.
Yeah, the Evo speed round. So what it is you have to go as fast as you can through what controllers you have, what software you use, what scheduler you use, pixels, voltage, pigtail preference, and any other random hardware that you have that nobody else does. You ready?
All right, let's start with.
Are you ready?
I don't know. You didn't say go or anything.
Go.
All right, so I use almost exclusively K32s and K8s in my show, though I do have some Wally boards that I got mostly because I keep winning Wally's Lights gift certificates. So hey, more controllers. So for the most part, that's exclusively what my show is. I have 27, maybe 27 controllers, and then I had 5 to add for this year if I do get bored and decide to put up the show. Mostly my pixels are all 12 volt. I had one distributor I was using for a while, but those all ended up being replaced. Fun fact, I replaced close to 20 to 30,000 lights from the month before filming to the, basically October 1st to December end of the year in 2024. What were the other questions?
Pigtail preference.
X-Connects. I use FPP only because I don't live in the 1950s like Clyde. And nothing against X-Scheduler, but when the developers are like, yeah, we're just not going to add this. But that makes Clyde. Apparently he wasn't listening. No, I use 12 volt. I don't use 5 volt. Because it's really natively 5 volt, but you have to have the resistor, whatever. Not regulated. I don't believe in power injection. I do power balance, my big props, but I have 140, 150,000 pixels. Not one strand is power injected. And what if I told you I only run at 10%?
Why would you run at 10%? That was the slowest speed round ever, though, by the way. That was no speed.
Well, Clyde broke my brain saying something untruthful. But no, I actually bumped it up to 20% when my neighbor was, being an a-hole, because I couldn't remember if he said it was too bright or not bright enough. And I said I can keep doing this. But no, I think mostly I ran everything at 20% with only a few things bumped up. So
all right. Well, there was the speed round.
Woo! Crowds.
So next we're going into another round, but I also need everybody who's watching to help participate in this round. It's hot or not. So what hot or not is we ask a question and we want Brad's opinion about if it's hot or not and why he thinks that way. So I got a couple questions, but I want everybody else to chime in a couple of them so we can pick some to see. So we're gonna go into hot or not and see how it's doing. I don't know if Brad's ready for this.
Oh, I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I was born for this. Like my life this is the culmination of all my hard work.
You know what I need right now?
Me
I
to
need
shut
that
up?
like sound for the sound thing, like no. It's okay. I don't think guys are hot, so it's not my opinion. All right. So your first hot or not question. What do you think about seeds?
I actually think they're pretty awesome. I was going to do it this year. My driveway arches and my MegaTree, I was going to replace with seeds with poppers for the lightness. I think they're awesome for HD props if you put stuff up on the roof like I did. Yeah, apparently this is a picture from 3 years ago. Completely changed the display. A big fan of seeds. I don't call them pebbles. I don't call them fairy lights. And it's just I think there's a lot of great things for wireframes. I'm redoing a lot of wireframes with seeds, and they look so much nicer than the bullet pixels. So I think every type of pixel adds its own little element, and when used correctly, like those fireworks you mentioned, how much you liked them, those would have been done in seeds and not bullet pixels. It would have made them a lot lighter.
So how do you feel about seeds in Coro though?
If it's something like what Bob McDowell does, I think Gilbert Engineering has some where when they're designed to have seed pixels in them, I'm all for it. When people complain that the lights with smaller, because when you push them in you lose about an inch, 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Doing that, if you are using pixels that were not designed for that Coro and you complain about it, you're an idiot.
All right.
That's my professional opinion. That's not
now
Mayo's
we're going
design.
to fan questions of hot or not. What's your opinion about projection mapping?
Phenomenal. Like I actually do have a perfect house because it's like a cream color to do projection mapping, and the side of my house over here, which is we send everybody to our cul-de-sac and around. Like I was gonna do projection map. I got a huge side of my house that if I just covered up the windows. That was what I was originally going to do on that side. I have joked with a few people like my buddy Eric Schultz switching over. I know I love it. Like when I first saw it at Disney like 10, 12 years ago, I was like just in awe by it. Is it the 2025, 2026, 2027 version of those lights they used to sell at Walmart that everybody had, those laser lights? I don't know. No, when used, I've seen a lot of stuff where it's been used with other things. I think it's pretty awesome. If not, you might as well just throw up a screen.
All right.
But when done right, like,
done right, you don't need to cover your windows because you would outline around them.
Well, we used to have much lower projection, like lumen projectors.
All right. So we're getting some good questions.
So hot.
We're going to throw them out there. All right. Bobby says, what is Sasquatch trees?
Well, I have one. So hot.
All right. Mr. Brian says blow molds.
Oh, we have a crap ton of blow molds. My goal is to catch Brian in number of blow molds. We started a lot of, once again.
Need more blow molds? I got a bunch of blow molds.
Oh, I've got a bunch. Wait, you selling blow molds now?
No, I just have some.
Oh, I'll take them.
On my display, I have 4 pallets full in the back here.
Like, why would you not use them? Do you not like blow molds? Are you saying
I've been using them? Just the new house doesn't have as much land as the old display did, so All right.
I have 5 acres.
Brian wants to know if I'm hot or not.
JR, I will go on record saying JR is a piece of ass. JR, to the ladies, from what I've heard, is a piece of man candy.
All right.
And almost every female that goes to a mini is there because of JR. Um,
All right. My
Hot.
former Brian's hot. Brian wants to know if Tanya is hot or not.
oh, I mean, Candace can answer this. Yeah, Tanya is she's hot. She's hot.
You're gonna say anything. She gave you a trophy. All right.
Wow.
Flamethrowers, water features.
All right. So unfortunately, me being in Ohio, illegal. The water features, we literally have water all the time. I could not do water features. I think they're all freaking awesome. To the people that are putting flame effects on their houses, you're just playing with fire, literally. Yes,
All right. Wireframes.
hot. I'm sorry. I'm tearing apart a bunch of the old Mr. Christmas wireframes and redoing them with like seeds and pixels. So yeah, hot.
No, Brian, he is supposed to say hot or not and then give like a brief story, kind of, not a novel. We're working with him, okay?
Brian, you got your own podcast. You got your own podcast.
Wow. All right, so that was the last audience.
It's about me.
So now we're gonna go into some more deep dive discussions about your display and stuff like that.
I'm going to give you all short answers now.
You should. What do you think is the most popular prop in your display?
My most popular prop, hands down, has got to be my Flake II. It's a small 17.25 foot by 17 by 25 foot snowflake that I have on the other side of my driveway, which you don't see in this picture since I have a picture from before it. You can get it at our friends at Gilbert Engineering. And right now I think there's a sale going on. So hurry up.
Do you know who came up with the 17-foot snowflake?
If I had to guess, Ron Howard, because he comes up with all the best ideas.
That was me. I came up with 17-foot snowflakes for my drive-through, and then we posted them online, and then Gilbert had them 2 weeks later.
Are you saying they copied your stuff?
I am saying it's different. They were inspired by the largeness of my snowflake to make themselves a large snowflake.
Are we renaming them Gilbert Engine Copies or something like that?
No. They don't. It's different. They were inspired by my large snowflake.
Jason, Christina, JR said it. I did not say it.
Inspired by. He's the one trying to say it with a copy. All right. This one's a tough question, and I need you to be a little short about this because I could feel like this could be a whole podcast. Do you have any neighbor issues?
We did, but my good friend Tequila and Lemons solved that. I had a neighbor that wasn't a big fan of it, but he's an undercover narcotics detective and deals in a real bad area and deals with a lot of stuff. So he just kind of likes to come home, and he thought he was moving to the end of a quite quiet, peaceful cul-de-sac, 3/4 of the way down the road and no traffic. And I kind of did bring it right to his front door, but I'm sure there was grumblings, but according to my mayor, there was never once any kind of complaint call into the city or into city hall. So, they deal with it. I'm sure they're going to appreciate having a few easier nights this year.
Maybe not. Maybe they'll be sad it's gone.
That would be ironic, but they're not like they.
Tell us a brief evolution of your display, because it didn't look like what we saw on Light Fight.
No, this was a year. This was a year or two before Light Fight. So, I think this was the year prior to Light Fight. So basically, my ADHD and my ADD, you got to fill in all the available space and stuff like that. And it's it was sort of like you look at it, you don't really can sell that on a computer, but you see it and it's like, wow, I could really do something over here. Or wow, this is a dark area, so wow. Wow, you guys are really bringing out the zingers tonight. Wow, you big flake, you.
So what was first year look like?
So a lot of outlines. I think I had kind of what you see on the roof there. Actually, no, that's how the roof was the first year. The MegaTree, one row, the top of my display on the house. Oh, sorry, here was similar, but there's been some stuff filled in. I couldn't engineer a way to get that other than, it took Maker's Pipe years later to get the star at the top, but a lot less stuff and a more of the wooden stuff that's on the side of the house was out throughout the yard and things like that. So the makings of what you guys saw in Light Fight though were there, but like the fireworks were missing over here, over here. The stands with all this stuff here was so you could just look over and it would just be like a dark area, and it's like, man, we got to really figure out a way to like fill in that space.
So, if you could start fresh today, what would you do differently?
Projection mapping.
Yeah. Like do that instead of some of the stuff on the house, or like
probably, maybe a MegaTree and some stuff in the yard, but I think on the house I would have did projection mapping, or I would have just bought TVs because everybody thinks my P5 panels are TVs anyway. So I just stopped trying to explain it. Oh yeah, they're big, yeah.
To be fair, like it is cheaper to buy an inexpensive TV
now
and make a little waterproof enclosure for it and run it a year. And if it goes bad, it's still cheaper than buying P panels.
I don't disagree with you one bit. I mean, not at the time, but TVs the last 5 years have come down so far in price. At one point earlier in this year, I was at Walmart and they had a 85 and a 75 inch I could have bought for a grand total like $530. And
yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
So if you could travel anywhere, what would the top 3 light displays you would go see in person during Christmas?
I would 100%. We'd go to see the Burtons because we do go there every single year to see their display. I would absolutely love. What are their names out in Arizona that had? I'd go see the Larson display. 100%.
Brian Larson's.
Yeah.
With the Frozen dancing and all that stuff. Yeah, that one's pretty cool.
The brothers out in. I mean, there's so many. I don't want to.
Oh, the Pratt brothers.
Yeah, I would love to see that. That was one I was a huge fan of, and 1,000,000% the Vegas house.
Well, he's not there no more.
Well, then I'm not going there.
Yeah, he moved, and I don't know if he does the display anymore.
I will go back. I'm sure there's no way he got rid of all that stuff inside.
Yeah,
I hands down. I know people cry because it was.
Oh, the inside. I thought you were talking about the light show Vegas guy.
No, the cross-dressing gentleman.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I was just well, wild card. I felt it should have been a winner. The guy, like the gingerbread house with the paper clips. No, I know Brian got out to see him. That house had me just blown away, just stunned, because I know how, and apparently he does every clip every year. No, Brian, absolutely not. It wasn't Carl's small show. I'm talking about the gingerbread house guy.
Anyway.
Is he like in a delay there? I feel like he's like a minute and a half behind us.
Maybe.
Let's just wait for the answer.
Here, let's answer his question that he had. Would you go to a giant commercial walkthrough or a commercial drive-through?
Depending on the weather, I really enjoy commercial drive-throughs for what they are. We drove. Really, the only display besides the Burtons I've really gotten to see was driving up and seeing Kyle Bostic's drive-through his first year, just because I try to support friends. I enjoy the walkthroughs. Like we have the Cleveland Zoo down here, Akron Zoo, if I needed to. I kind of enjoy just walking through and feeling like a little kid. I love looking and seeing some of the ideas I have in my show are things I like seen from some of these commercial displays, and I take a bunch of pictures and try to reverse engineer it. So I do enjoy a walkthrough, especially when you have the whole family there and they got some hot chocolate, and then you got to get get popcorn.
All right. And I don't know what he's got so many answers here. I don't know which one it was.
So that is Vegas. Walter.
I think he might be talking about Walter Monkhouse. I want to go see Walter Monkhouse's house.
I've never met him. I couldn't pick him up off the street. I know he's like the OG for a lot of the stuff we do here. But yeah. Yes, I know the Cleveland Zoo. That's when Nick Rogers was here, which got me kind of into pixels and cost me a lot of money. So thanks.
Christmas on Crestline is watching right now.
Yeah.
107.
We had major storms here. It knocked out power. I had to take my whole class to one of our dealerships because they're like, yeah, we had like 3 transformers blow up at the same time.
There's Brian's facts about your gingerbread house.
Brian, you need to work on that Wi-Fi, bro, because we talked about that like last episode.
All right. So if somebody new was getting into the hobby, what would be the best advice you could give anybody?
Remember why I do this all the time. Remember why you're doing it. If you're doing it because you just want people to know who you are, you're not doing it for the right reasons, and you're probably not going to last a year or two. You know I can't speak for JR, but I do this. Yeah, it's cool when people are like, "Oh, hey, wow, that's awesome," but it's legit. I do this for smiles for other people. I don't have to do this. I really don't have to put up with the stuff we put up with and things like that, but when you have that one person tell you like, this is the first time I smiled in years, or this or this or this or this, it really touches your heart, and knowing that they look forward to these things, just remember who you do it for. Also remember it's your hobby. It's not somebody else's hobby. So if they don't come along the journey with you, then don't get mad and take your time, build what it is. Build what you can afford. And I don't know what JR is doing with the people, but all right.
Apparently one of my mouse buttons will kick me out of this room, and I was not aware of it.
Don't put that. But no, the best advice: ask questions. Don't be afraid. Go to your events anywhere around. Meet your people. Talk to them. Many people in this hobby will help you out if you ask the questions. Like myself, if you're putting the work in, I'll gladly help you out. If you want me to do it for you, I'm good. I don't like doing my own show, so I'm not going to do yours for you. But you probably pay me a crap ton, but you probably can't afford me. But remember why you want to get into it and what you want to do it for, and you don't have to go nuts.
Yeah, like the reason like I started going really big at Christmas is I think I was like 16 or so in the orchard, and there was a kid that lived in one of the courts across the street from the orchard that was in a wheelchair, and I started moving the display down the orchard to get in front of his, because we were mostly doing it in front of the house, because he would come out and watch it. And ever since then, I've been all about the people coming to see it, because watching them get excited about it and stuff. But yeah, people who just do a display, even like Charlie's saying here, is like, if they just do it to be popular, that sucks for sure. Like, that is not cool. And Joey Chestnut is awesome. He is from San Jose. He was actually at my wedding, and one of my kind of friends back in the day from hanging out in the bars and stuff, and then he went and moved away from me. So yeah, me and Joey Chestnut are buddies.
Are we talking about Joey Chestnut like he likes to stick wieners in his mouth?
Yeah,
Joey
the wiener eating champion of the world.
We
tried to get him to eat some like cake or something at my wedding really fast, but he was already too drunk to participate in a food eating contest. But yeah,
should have been a beer drinking contest.
What do you think is the next must-have prop?
The must-have prop. Are we just talking pixels? What are we talking about?
Anything like prop-wise for Christmas.
I'll tell you what. I think Lowe's has been killing it. I think the Home Depot sleigh this year, just because all the people that wanted it last year with their Santa, is going to be huge. But Lowe's they're really, 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 really been killing it. They got all the Rudolph stuff coming out this year to go with what they already had. So, I mean, I've really been impressed with their stuff. Their little animated little elves last year, I mean, they really stepped up. In our business, not to be a homer, I've been blown away with JR with his like fake blow mold pixel stuff, um, inspired by other things. But the bands, I've been blown away with that. I think we're going to see more with the seed pixels, more stuff coming out, ready to run stuff. But it's tough to say that there's going to be really a prop that's just going to come out that's just going to. It would have to be. It's probably something that's on tight wraps. I could not see what the next. Because there's like the certain ones that everybody gets, the PPD Wreath, the Showstopper, Snowflake and Spinner, and then also the Rosa Grande, and like the Grand Illusion. Like those are like the big ones most people have. Snowflakes are snowflakes. It's tough to say that there's going to be like I would have to really be like, okay, that's a freaking pretty awesome prop.
You know what I didn't like about the sleigh from Home Depot? That it doesn't have a floor. I know they're making it for their big Santa, but like, if you weren't going to use it for the big Santa, like to put presents or something, like that present stack they have and stuff like that, you should have been able to put that in there with the floor. You know what I mean?
The Lowe's one, if you didn't see it last year, that does hold up to upwards of 300 pounds. It's sturdy as all holy heck. So we did get that last year. I had a couple of them. I wish I'd held on to them instead of selling them, but no, it's I'm doing a lot more of that. I like seeing more of the old stuff come back with the new technology.
Yeah. So, what is the most awkward or funny interaction you've had with a show visitor?
With a show visitor, I would have to say the person on a night last year, I just started turning it on non-show nights, just like basically our gingerbread theme from our walkthrough on our winning night of Great Christmas Life Fight. And guys like, hey, so can I drive through it? And my wife is like, no, because it's not a drive through. He just wanted to like literally drive through our front yard. He thought it was that kind of a display. And we're like, no, you drive down the street and you drive back. You don't drive across our display. So yeah, that was fun. And whoever, if you're watching, I'm sure you're one of the 17 million watching, you're a dumbass.
So, Brian agrees with me about that big sleigh, about it not having a floor.
But it's the closest, it's plastic, and Brian does like plastic.
Like, to be fair, it should have been designed a little bit better. If it was intended for that Santa, it should have had a bottom torso of the Santa, so you wouldn't see the Santa's feet underneath it if you stood him up inside it. That kind of bugs me too. Like, even though if you put Santa in, you see his feet under the thing.
Like cover it just with a black sheet or something like that?
Yeah, but they should have made a floor that amounted to the bottom of the Santa. So, like, it cut him off his knees or wherever that joint is. You know what I mean?
So you want to tell the world that you want to dismember Santa Claus to make a better Christmas prop? I think I'm just going to, I don't know, build a little stand, paint it black, and put Santa on it. And all will be well in the world.
Charlie wants to know if they can walk through your house after he's finished driving through your yard.
You can. You're going to be absolutely my dogs are, they have no boundaries, and our golden will jump and hit you in the nuts, guaranteed. Like hard if you're not paying attention. She does it for fun.
Apparently there's only drive-bys in your neighborhood.
The old neighborhood, yeah.
All right, so I don't think this question is proper for you because I feel like you buy whatever you want. But what is the dream prop you want for on your wish list?
I do want to have 8 reindeer to go with my Santa. Probably gonna make
big ones.
Yeah, I got 2 or 3. I think I got 2 or 3. I got either 2 or 3. I'm going to get the whole collection.
They're just so big. That's the problem.
Yeah,
They're
but
huge.
I have
about that too.
I have like a football field in my in-laws' front yard to fill. But if we're going into pixel game, it's gonna be Boscoyo's big ass Rudolph and Friends. I'm talking Not the one that he showed. I'm talking the one that he has in the displays. That's like
Oh, the
100
one
feet
he had
long.
in his drive-through,
Yeah, that's like 100
the
feet long.
big one. Yeah.
Yes. He's like,
Yeah.
it won't be easy to mount it. Like, yeah. I also free mounted a Flake II. I was like, probably the only idiot in the world. Let's just put it in a complete wind zone and see what happens.
All right, so we're going into the last part of the regular show here. It's our rapid fire questions.
Wait,
Okay?
before we do it, Brian did hit it. I didn't want to admit it to the world, but yes, I do dream of having my own librarian talking thing.
But a 17-foot one, that would be pretty good.
It would be pretty good. Scary, but good.
And there's 9 reindeer, Chris says. Make sure you get it right.
Chris, I have to get to 8 before we can start like literally like beating up Rudolph and making fun of him.
Yeah. And I think Rudolph would be a little bit smaller than the other ones. Like, I feel like that's how he should be. Like a little bit smaller, but he's got the red nose. Because if he was the same size, then why wouldn't he been on the team anyways in the first place?
And why was his nose glowing? Did he like get radioactive or something like that?
Maybe.
Like, have we ever really looked into this?
Because it's Christmas magic, and he knew he was going to be needed for the foggy nights.
Like the Grinch. I mean, the Grinch's heart grew 3 sizes. We don't talk about that. There's literally a medical term for that. Like he probably is about to like have his heart explode, and that's not good.
Look at all the good comments about this. Look at that.
I think they killed off Rudolph like Pluto was killed. Wait, when was Pluto
No,
killed?
see, the thing is
Like the
Pluto
planet?
was killed off because the planet they said was a moon. Rudolph is getting kicked off because there's the trademarks on him.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Brian.
Everybody shunned him because his red nose. Okay. I thought maybe he would be a little bit smaller though too.
That's what she said.
Is this what she said?
I thought it would be a little bit smaller.
Oh.
The reindeer.
Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go to rapid fire questions. They're gonna be a little bit more rapid fire because there's only one person asking them instead of the 2 like we normally had.
Where's your co-host?
And I'm going to do some of my favorite ones, like 3 or 4 of them. And you have to keep these short and fast. That's the goal of the rapid fire questions. You think we could do that, Brad?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Rapid fire questions. What color is your toothbrush?
White.
Do you think they call it sand because it's between the ocean and the land? Or the
Yes.
sea and this land? Sorry, I fucked that one up. Oh, geez. Now I said. Anyways.
It's not PPD After Dark. You can't be
Do you
swearing.
think if Apple makes a car, it will have windows?
No comment.
Is
No
a hot
comment.
dog a sandwich?
Yes.
It is a sandwich?
It is a sandwich, and Joey Chestnut deep throats him.
Don't ever do that again, please.
I saw it on July 4th.
Yeah. See how they let him back in? See, this one doesn't work as well.
How is it rapid fire if you take forever to ask it?
You know what? Easy there, Brad.
It's rapid fire questions, not rapid fire answers. It's rapid fire
the famous
questions.
rapid fire question, but I can't ask you this one because it's asking you. So calm down. So I'm just going to ask you anyways. If you could go visit me or you, who would you go visit?
I'd go visit you. I can't stand visiting me.
Yeah.
And I probably could visit you, and Candace wouldn't know if I left.
That is the famous rapid fire questions. That's my last one. I always do. I have a bunch more. We're going to start going through those when we do regular interviews with people. And Brad has to find his own. I have my own list. You have to find your own list of rapid fire questions. So you better get on that so you could actually ask rapid fire questions.
Can I ask him more rapid fire than you did?
Because we would take turns. It's easier. I have a time to think before I have to ask again.
I want to know what Alicia's comment is.
You want to see what?
Deleted. Alicia deleted her comment and said, "You're welcome."
I erased my comments. You're welcome. I don't know what it was.
Somebody in the comments put what Alicia put in the comments, but deleted.
Oh. Hot dog's a fold over at best.
Are we talking?
I don't know what a fold over is, but
That sounds like almost like, I don't know. That sounds like Mexican.
I guess it's like a.
Yes, Candace. Yeah, the rapid fire questions took longer than the answers. Hey, you need to be really quick answering these because I'm going to take all the time asking them.
It's
But-
not rapid fire like it's you supposed to be answering them quickly.
I know, but
But
it took so
all
long
right.
to ask them, like it killed it. And no, yes, Apple, they would have windows on their car because it's kind of the law.
Is it though? Because like Tesla's making cars without steering wheels. Why do they need windows?
You have to have some windows. You can go windowless from the back seats back, but in the front you have to have a windshield. They have to be able to see.
Not if a person's driving.
How are they going to see?
The car sees its own self. Like the new Tesla RoboCab I have around here. It doesn't even have a steering wheel.
So
All right. I should have read that first before I posted it up there.
I had already read it.
All right. Well, that's a lot of hot dog talk today. So
That happened on the 250th anniversary of America.
yeah.
2-time World War II champions.
And at my wedding 12 years ago, we had no hot dogs, but he was there. So
Yes, you already name dropped him.
I did.
That's why I brought him up. Was he like the Joey Chestnut at that point? Was he?
Yeah, he was still the wiener eating champion at the time. He's been the wiener eating champion for like the last, I don't know, 15 years. He just didn't win when he wasn't there. When they
Why
didn't
don't we
award
ever
him.
watch the women's hot dog eating contest?
So at the
Why
time,
doesn't that get more airtime?
so at the time when he went to my wedding, the girl he was dating and actually it's a little weird, got engaged at 4th of July too, but they never got married. He trained her to be a competitive food eater. And
I don't even
when
want to
they
know what the training's involved in that.
when they got engaged, she was in the women's competition and he was in the men's.
I mean, if I'm in the food eating thing, I'm definitely going for the hot dog winner.
All right, Brad.
Just saying.
All right, so we learned about Brad's episode.
If I'm a girl, I'd probably go for the guy winning the taco eating contest.
All right. This is why we will never make money on YouTube.
Maybe we've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Yeah.
Maybe we need to just really be ourselves, like really be ourselves.
Yeah. So Brad's just gonna eat a hot dog every episode, and maybe that will get us more views.
What if we have Joey Chestnut on?
I don't know if I could get Joey on. We're a bunch of losers compared to.
He was at your wedding. He owes
I
you.
understand he was at my wedding, but you have friends that are famous that you'd be like, hey, you want to be on my stupid podcast about Christmas lights? We're going to talk about you eating hot dogs because it really goes together.
He professionally tried and he got trophies.
Yeah,
I
but he
can
actually won.
relate with him.
Yeah. See, look, Christmas on Crestline knows exactly why Joey didn't win the
We
2025.
have to give the people what they want, and they want Joey Chestnut eating hot dogs.
They did. That's why he got bad. Oh, we don't
Only
need
dog?
an OnlyFans professional triers.
How do they know we don't already have that?
I don't need to know that you have one or not, Brad.
What do you think pays for this?
So we're getting on an hour mark, and we should try to end on hour marks.
Didn't you
because
say
we're
about
going
15
any
minutes?
longer. Huh?
Didn't you say this was like a 15-minute call today?
No, I never said that.
Oh.
Well, I figured it would be short, though. We're just talking about your house, so there's not a lot going on.
Let's talk about your house. Rapid fire. What's your favorite prop?
My favorite prop?
Yeah.
A MegaTree.
A MegaTree? A MegaTree?
That's
What,
why I
a
put
Sasquatch
3 of them
tree?
in my house last year.
You do use everything in your show that you
Oh,
sell
Jesus
in your
Christ, here we go with
display.
that commercial again.
While wearing Johnny Five clothing.
Yeah. No, I got my new hoe hat. Like that.
I'm still waiting on my
Hooters.
first hoe hat. I never got
Oh,
the green
you-
one. I'll probably
you
never get
should
the
have
blue
been.
one.
There's no more blue ones. I sold them all at Expo.
Oh, congratulations on all your success.
I might have to buy Brad one. All right. We should end it with with our great outro. So thanks, Brad, for being willing participant in the show that I told you was happening
I
an
had
hour
to
before
be.
we did it.
If you guys want to be on the show, message us. And if you want Joey Chestnut on the show, eating hot dogs while you're on the show, message us.
Oh. Charlie says he gave you a green one in Philly.
I never got a blue one.
His story has changed.
No, Charlie, did you give me one? Because I got to look at my bag. We cleaned
Wow.
our house. We got hat racks, made it all clean, and put everything away. So,
Wow.
blame
Yeah, I
Candor.
got a green and a blue one. I'm curious
Wow.
what the next colors are going to be.
Well, I mean, clearly red.
Maybe. But yeah,
I mean,
we
red,
are
green,
hitting that
blue,
hour. We should go before we
RGB,
start talking about
RGB
more hot
decor,
dog eating. Huh?
RGB decor sponsoring. Red, green, blue. RGB decor. They sponsored our longer than hell question round.
Wasn't that long, but still.
I'm gonna watch it back. I'm gonna time how long it took you to
He
ask
has a
the question.
photo of you wearing it.
Yeah, so I had some Christmas ale, and I'm pretty certain Rob spiked my drinks.
I don't think Rob would have spiked your drink. Anyways,
A lot
look,
of people
Eric-
hand me stuff and say take a
Eric
picture.
wants a hoe 3. I think we need to figure out how to get these easily accessible on a web store. We might have to talk.
Yes.
So,
and we're gonna bring more hoe 3s to the show.
yeah, Brad's gonna go look for his. Oh, Brad, are you gonna be in Utah?
It's tough to say. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's a no. Anyways, that reminds me before we
Is
end today,
Brian going to be in Utah? Because JR is going to be in Utah.
yeah, Brian will be in Utah.
I think Brian just is addicted to minis.
I think so. But
You're not getting anything like you did at the last one, Brian.
coming up this weekend, we will be at the Utah Mini.
Boom! This
Officially
weekend.
the
It is
Utah
this
Mini now.
weekend.
And we will be there. Me and Brian, Michael, Russell McFarland's going to be there. Jackie from EFL.
Jordan.
Gilbert's are going to be there. Ron's going to be there.
Jordan should be there.
Oh, Jordan lives there. Of course, Jordan Nash is going to be there. Jordan Nash. And if you're anywhere close, you guys should come out to the Utah Mini. It's going to be great. It's going to
Are we going to talk about it?
Probably. We will talk about it after
We
the
are,
fact.
we do talk about minis.
We do. And then coming up in a couple weeks is the Earl. I will also be at the Earl. So
I'm starting to think you like minis as much as Brian Michael.
yeah. Oh, Tom Bettengeorge is also going to be at the Utah Mini. I forgot about that one.
I didn't get an invite.
I don't think you're to a status yet that they're going to invite you. You just got to show up.
No, I'm by appointment only.
Okay. That's how
Like 7:00 Eastern Standard Time.
yeah. So
Professional triers.
the Earl is coming up too. I believe Russell's going to be there too, and Jackie and me and a few other vendors, I believe. I saw the list, but I don't remember exactly. Ken from Wired Watts, I think, is going to be there. I don't know if Ken's going to Utah, I think, too. Maybe not. I don't know.
Ken said he was doing no more minis after Philly, and then
He was at the Texas one and stuff. I don't know. I don't put them on. I just go to them. So check out their websites and their Facebook pages to see who's really going to be there and all that stuff. Oh, Bobby was invited by JoJo to go to the Utah Mini.
Do pineapples go on pizzas? No.
Yes,
If
I
you
think so.
put pineapples on pizzas and it makes you happy, then God bless you. I'm not going to really say anything. Honestly, it probably is pretty good, but I don't know. I don't know why somebody thought that was a good idea to start with, but who knows?
I like it. Don't hate on it. So,
You like pineapples?
yeah, pineapple on pizza. I like a pepperoni pizza with pineapple. It's way better than the Hawaiian.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't know if that meant he liked that I put pineapples on or not.
No, I
Or
said if it's something you like and you do it, God bless you. And then
Oh,
Lauren, big shout out. I hope you and the missus are doing great.
I got to see them at the expo.
Yeah, I'm really not happy I didn't go to Expo.
I'm sorry, it was a good time.
Yeah, I witnessed it. It looked like Brian was shit faced when you guys gave him that. Like you gave him like 20 shots, and then hey, here's this. And then he went around thinking he was on camera, and he never changed the camera, and he was like,
Carl, are you going to cancel your order that already shipped because I like pineapple on pizza? That's
it's a valid reason.
Oh, Kim's not going. Dang it! I got Cecilia to go. Kind of. She's going to show up late, but she'll be there.
See, it's tough because my class goes till Friday at 5. I don't know how. I'm assuming Utah's at least a couple hours flight minimum, and so Friday shenanigans is tough, and then Saturday. I mean, I don't know. Talk to my travel agent.
Yeah, I don't land until later on Friday evening because it's the only direct flight from San Jose to Utah. And then Cecilia gets there at like 8 a.m. on Saturday. So, Carl, I am going to make sure that when we're on the cruise ship and I go get you some pizza, it's going to be pineapple pizza. Just because. That is true. I don't think Carl could cancel the order. It's not his order, technically. Anyways, before we go, I'm also going to be at the huge convention before I go to the Earl. That's in Orlando. We're going to be there showing off some of our Pixel stuff to the commercial installers and that. So if you go into the huge convention, stop by, check me out in the Easy RGB booth. We're going to have some cool stuff there.
Candace is asking where in Utah. Salt Lake City?
It is, yeah. Salt Lake City is where we fly into. I will also send you what hotel we're staying at. It's the same one Russell is staying at. The Orlando one is I don't know. I should check my calendar real quick. Brad, are you going to go to Utah?
If you guys want to know what Brad's doing, on the 18th, we are going, which is next week. I'm going to be seeing my girl Lindsay Sterling at Blossom Music Center in Chagrin Falls, Ohio, or Cuyahoga Falls. And tomorrow I'm going to work. Wednesday I'm going to work. Probably do it on Thursday and Friday also. We may show up in Utah. We may not. We might go see WWE is doing SmackDown and Raw in one episode on the 30th. So other than that, you'll either find me at home or at my office. So make sure you check that out.
So the huge convention is the 26th to the 28th in Orlando. You can go to thehugeconvention.com and check that out. And then the Earl is the 29th. So I'll be flying from Orlando to New Jersey.
Wait. When are you going to be in Orlando? Because we're going down for Horror Nights. I don't know exact dates.
I'm going the 26th to the 28th of August.
So that's basically Labor Day weekend-ish?
I don't know. I'm going the 29th to the Earl, and then that is my last mini, and I get to stay home for a while. So it's going to be great.
Candace, he said the 26th through the 28th.
Yeah, it's the huge convention.
Apparently, it's huge.
And there's over 100 people going to the Utah Mini, Brian is saying. And
upside down. Or on the pizza. It starts on the door and then ends up on the pizza.
Oh, apparently you land in Orlando on the 26th.
Stalker alert, Jay, I heard where you're going. And he's like, I'm going to Orlando.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there with
you heard it here first. The Lunars, the Meadows, meeting up in Orlando for the second time this year.
We'll see if we're meeting up. What? No, I'm just playing. I'll be there with some of your other friends, so we might have to see you.
What, the Burtons?
No.
The Rogers?
No.
Jessica? Roni?
No.
Then John. It ain't Jonathan because he doesn't go anywhere.
No. You'll figure it out. All right, so we should go.
Oh, you're going for the. Oh, I know what you're saying. You're talking about the Cleveland Guardians owners.
Yes, the Cleveland Guardians owners will also be there. So
new edition.
Yeah.
Big fan. Oh, there's your random fact. Huge fan of New Edition. See him any chance I get. Candy Girl.
That explains a lot. All right, we're leaving on that one.
I thought we were done here.
We've
this
been
is
done
the
here for a
longest
while.
outro ever.
So yeah, go to one of these minis we're going to, and we will see you guys later. I went on a
just
tangent.
click the goodbye. Just click the goodbye.
Bye.